So the last one was threading the top thread, and I already had a bobbin that was filled, and obviously put that in and then got it going. And I haven't done anything since. I'm just going to lift my foot now, and you can see everything worked fine there. What I'm going to show you now is how to have your backup bobbin being filled at the same time as your stitching. Well, obviously you can just do it if you didn't have a bobbin in there. This will still work the same way. Just with an empty bobbin, you just put it on here, on this spindle. And then I'm going to get my thread for the bobbin and run it through essentially the same way I did for the top thread. Run along the top, through this bar, and then coming down here. What I'm going to do first is go through this hole. I'm going to go around this tension disc, and I'm actually going to go back through the hole again. So that just sort of stops it from falling out once you cut it. So you can see there, that thread is completely off and it's not going back up through the top. This is just our thread cutter, and I've just learned a little trick, actually just trial and error, but I'll show you that shortly. For me, all you do is you go in through the back of your bobbin. You can even take it off if you want to. And what you do is you just hold on to the thread, then you push this lever down, which essentially engages that spindle. And then just as you start sewing, I'm holding onto it, you see it's starting to go by itself now. And you can let go of that, and as you continue to sew, that is winding up the whole time. So this is why you'll always have a bobbin that's ready to go, because as you're just doing your normal sewing, it's still feeding. So I'm not going to continually fill it up right now because I'm just wasting thread for nothing. So as you continue to go through, and as the bobbin fills up, when it gets to its full state, that lever will disengage and the bobbin will remain there. And then you just bring it down and you just cut it off behind here, and it's good to go. Little trick that I've learnt with it, in fact I'll just cut this now. I'm just going to get another bobbin out very quickly. Just cut this one. Set this back up. So once you've engaged it, instead of having to hold it there trying to sew at the same time, what I did was I just brought it around and I tied it up in behind the cutter here, so it's not moving anywhere. So as I started moving, it's down. That's sort of doing the job that I was doing before of holding, but now it's doing it by itself, and at one stage I'm going to cut on its own and then start going. So I'm not having to hold that bobbin. So it's just a handy little trick, and then obviously snip it when you're finished, and you're good to go.